Hi everybody, it's Teresa Collins, and I wanted to share something today that was something that's been on my mind. One of the things that I believe in is being very transparent and being authentic and sharing your why. And so many people know that I design products and that I've been doing this for 17 years now. And I have to just be honest with you, it's been a lot of hustle, it's been a lot of work, and it has been a lot of passion. I've done a lot of things that honestly, because I was following my heart and my passion, and as my business grew, and as I really thought about the things that really brought joy into my life, I knew that my products were telling my story, and I knew there were a lot of women and men out there that needed or wanted to be able to tell their story in a certain way. And I also knew that my why is important to me, and it is, my story is about wanting to inspire and encourage other people to not have to deal with, well, not even have to deal with, because we do have to deal with things, but what I meant by that is that life is hard and challenging for everybody. And I believe that your hard and my hard is equally hard. So when I came out with my newest notebooks and planners, I wanted to kind of explain my why with that. So yesterday I had the opportunity, I went to Hobby Lobby, and when you walk in the store, right there in the middle section of the store on the left hand side is these beautiful, there's 15 Teresa Collins notebooks and journals, planners. And I have to be honest, like, that still makes me go, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I get that asked a lot. I'm still so excited. I'm so grateful. It is just like, yes, if I could dance in the store without everybody looking at me and going, that girl's crazy, I would do it. But I love it so much. And I wanted to share what happened, why I did the latest, my latest designs. So those of you who followed me know this story, so I'm going to share anyway. So my husband of 19 years, he died almost, well, it's going to be November 15th, so we're right at the 4-year anniversary of his death. And we had been married for almost 19 years. He was a very successful doctor. He had never been sick, and this was such a really, really hard time for me. And so he had these treatments. We were going to the Huntsman Cancer Institute. It's downtown Salt Lake City. I'm still to this day so grateful for them. And I remember he had to do, they call them stem cells transplants, and he had an aggressive blood cancer, and so they thought if they could do those, that it could help. And so for 18 months, well, actually 17 months, he fought. And he had weeks at a time that he would live in the hospital. And I remember seeing this board, and my background's interior design, so I would always look for the positive there. And I thought, this is a sterile room, and it was really hard. And I wanted to decorate the room. I wanted to put positive motivations up, and Tyler would have none of it. He was like, Teresa, that's just not me. And it's not something I want to do. And I understood that. And so I knew that that wasn't something he wanted. But I had to keep telling myself positive things, because I was lost, sad. I was running my business, and I was trying to do everything I could to help not only my husband, but our children. And I just had to really go to a deep place of thinking positive as best as I could, because obviously it's pretty hard to be positive, but I also knew that I could still find joy in the hardest times of my life, and I did. And I really had to do a lot of things to keep me, I want to say, not thinking negatively and trying to be as positive as I could in such a really hard time. So when Tyler passed away, one of the things that he asked me and he was really worried about was that I wouldn't give up. And he knew, he was the type of guy, like, I had never mowed my lawn because Tyler was that was his love language, was mowing the lawn for me or getting gas in my car. So he babied me. I guess that would be the word for it. And so he said, oh, Teresa, this is going to be hard for you. And he was right. And he said, Teresa, I want you to promise me that you will never give up. Your business and what you've done. He was so proud of me. And he goes, please don't give up. And this is going to be so hard. But I know you can do this. And I thought about that. And so shortly after Tyler passed away, I trademarked Be a Warrior. And I did Be a Warrior gold bags that we sold at Joann's and all over. And they were beautiful. And I decided I was going to make my message. And that Tyler had inspired me to start using a lot more. I've always been a positive, happy person, but I knew that I had to do things that really was meaningful, and that my why was my very traumatic childhood filled with abuse and neglect and not having food, living in a trailer park, everything I'd ever went through, having a stroke, this video, I'm not going to go off on those tangents, but everything I'd went through, and then I'd lost my husband, made me even identify more with wanting to produce products that were, hopefully would help other people, and people that were wanting those people that could help other people, and that it would be reciprocal, and that it would just keep going and going, but never give up. And so I just did notebooks because I thought, if people come into a store and they see these positive affirmations, be the change you wish to see in the world. Never give up. Do what you love, because this is important. It's important. Do it with passion or not at all. It's so important. I love this one too. Stay sparkly and extra focused. And then I also have these other really amazing notebooks. And in different, we have the floral, and all these, there's like 15. But I wanted to just explain why, even in my planners. So my planners are simplified. And what I wanted to do, and I'm actually going to go grab, I hope I have one of the planners here. Let me see. I'm going to grab it. Okay, good. I have one here. Okay, so this is one of the planners. So there's 5 planners. I'm going to open it up for you. This one's actually marked Hobby Lobby. They also have them at Michael's. But the reason why I want to show this to you is because it's beautiful. I love the gold. I'm a gold girl. I love white and gold. And I just like pretty things. And I like things that are light. And that is what I do. But so for my planners, work hard and stay humbled. So you can see my why is I want to have positivity not only in my life, but I want to share it. I want other people to go, wow, it's a 12-month undated calendar. So it's undated. It's a blank canvas for you to have. But when they open it up, they're going to go, wow, I can and I will. And so I believe so strongly, you got this. I believe so strongly in the words we tell each other, that we tell ourselves. What are we saying to ourselves? And if we're saying positive things, loving, kind things to ourselves, if we're carrying around positive things, if we're using things, if maybe you have a friend that needs this, or maybe you have someone that's going through a hard time like Tyler was, and they need a never give up, or maybe this is for you. I want us to look for those things that lift us. I want to keep designing those things that make you smile or brighten not only your life, but maybe someone you know needs that. Because I believe in the power of writing things down and being intentional and really loving yourself. And I think a lot of that is living your life in a way that is happy and positive. It's a choice. You wake up every morning, you can decide, are you going to be happy? Are you going to be positive? Are you going to let 5 minutes of a bad day or something that happened to you, that 5 minutes, is it going to ruin the rest of your day for the next day or the next 2 days? Are you going to say, it was a bad 5 minutes? It doesn't have to be a bad day. Okay, I love you guys. And I want you to know that I'm so grateful every day for the things that have made me stronger. And so the trials and the setbacks and everything I went through. And so I hope that you will look that way too. And so that's just a little bit of my why behind why I've done my notebooks and my journals and my planners and a little bit about me. So bye everybody.